Generating leads with Facebook ads is not that difficult to do.
What did he say?
High quality leads, however, is a lot more challenging. But all that's about to change with Meta's brand new lead filtering tool. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use it and how you can use it to significantly improve lead quality. So this new lead filtering tool applies to leads that are generated within Facebook and Instagram. So with lead generation campaigns, or if you've got the new ODAX campaign objective menu using leads and then instant forms. And one of the big complaints that we've heard from Facebook advertisers for many years now, and we've seen this ourselves, is that the quality of leads that are generated through lead generation campaigns is just not that good. People are wasting a lot of time trying to get in touch with people that had become leads voluntarily, but just would not pick up the phone, would not respond to emails when they're followed up with, or perhaps you were able to get in touch with them, but the people don't have the budget, they're not really serious, they just very quickly and easily signed up via the lead ad, but had no real intention of going forward. Well, this new lead filtering tool can get rid of those people, get rid of those time wasters, and that could be a really big deal for your business. If you're wasting a lot of time, or you've got a sales team that is wasting a lot of time, and that's costing you money, following up with dead end leads, we want to get rid of those and only focus on the prospects that are actually likely to go ahead and become a customer. So how does this new lead filtering tool work? So I'm in an example Facebook ad account here. I'm going to demonstrate the process in a few different steps, so that'll make more sense in a second. We're going to create a new campaign, and we've got the new ODAX menu in this example ad account. So I'm going to click on leads. You may need to click on lead generation if you've got a different looking campaign objective menu to me here. Then we're going to go over to the ad set level, and we're going to make sure that the conversion location is instant forms, which is now the default when you create a new leads campaign. That is where, as I've already said, people will be kept on Facebook and Instagram, presented with a form where they can submit their information and they can basically become a lead without having to go to your website or any external source. Really reduces friction and can help you generate a lot more leads. Now, if we go ahead over to the ad level, this is where we're going to create our lead form, the form that's presented once someone clicks on our ad. If we scroll down past all the ad creation stuff and we get down here to instant form, if I go ahead and click on create form, this is what you will then see. If you go ahead and click on questions, you'll find out whether or not you've got this new lead filtering tool. A lot of Facebook ad accounts don't have it yet. There's a good chance you don't, but I think it's going to be rolled out to everyone. Underneath custom questions, you should have a little message talking about this new lead filtering tool. Now, as you can see, this example ad account, in fact, all our example ad accounts don't have this lead filtering tool yet, but some of our clients do. So what I've done is I've grabbed some screenshots from one of our clients' ad accounts, and I'm going to walk you through some of the steps, and you can see what's coming if you don't already have this in your ad account. If this new lead filtering tool has been added to your account, then underneath custom questions, you will now see something that looks like this, where it says save time on follow-ups. You can now add a multiple choice question that filters out people who aren't promising leads, so you only spend time reaching out to those who are. Facebook's obviously talking about the benefits associated with this, which we've already covered. Now, if you go ahead and click on add question and then multiple choice, then you should see a screen that looks something like this. Now, in the top right-hand side, you've got this lead filtering toggle. You need to toggle that on if you want this to be turned on. It's turned off automatically. And what that means is you then have a lead filter. So depending on the answer that people give, you can decide whether those people actually go on to become a lead or not. And let's take an example. Let's use budget. That's the classic one. If in your question you had, what is your budget? And then you had, say, 3 different options. You could have $0 to $1,000, $1,000 to $5,000, and $5,000 plus. Yeah, I'm just giving an example. That'll vary massively depending on the business and what it is you're selling and all that sort of stuff. And perhaps you want to work with anyone that's got $1,000 to $5,000, anyone that's got $5,000 plus, but anyone that's got some less than $1,000 budget for whatever it is that you offer, you don't want to work with those people. They're not appropriate. You can't help them. Or you could decide to select those as not a lead. The other people become a lead. And then, as we've discussed, you're going to save a lot of time in not trying to communicate and follow up with people that are never going to work with you anyway. There are other different options alongside budget. You can see that Meta gives some examples. And if you do turn on lead filtering, you can let people know straight away when they submit the form. So there's a different thank you page or confirmation page that people get shown depending on whether they go on to become a lead or not. And you can customize this and say, thank you for your interest, but sorry, we're not a right fit for you, yada, yada. Or you can say, great, we'll be in touch shortly, depending on whether they become a lead or not a lead. So you can see it's quite a straightforward tool that could make a really big difference to your lead ad campaigns. So I think it's important that we quickly discuss the downsides associated with using this lead filtering tool, because whenever you're trying to improve lead quality, there's always going to be a cost associated with that, a sacrifice. And in this case, it's going to be lead quantity. We're not changing who we're advertising to or anything like that. We are just filtering out the lower quality leads. So you're going to see less leads, you're going to see a higher cost per lead if you use this tool. Now, for a lot of businesses, that's worth it, particularly if you have a sales team reaching out to people and they're wasting a lot of time, as I've discussed. But that's just something to be aware of. If you turn this on, you see your lead cost double, for example, don't be surprised. That's highly likely. If you are using lead generation campaigns, though, I'd strongly recommend that you test this new lead filtering tool. If you have it in your ad account right now, great, go ahead and test it. If not, when it becomes available, which should be in the near future, I'd experiment with this and give it a go. You may well find that it's an absolute game changer. If you're saving a lot of time following up with, not following up with poor quality prospects anymore, you might find that you can scale your campaigns, you can generate many more customers. You may also find that because you know the leads coming in a higher quality, you're able to dedicate more time as a business to nurturing those leads, to converting them, and your conversion rate can go up manyfold. We've seen that happen with clients we've worked with where we've improved lead quality, and that's then gone on to further help improve their conversion rate because they can dedicate more resources to converting those better quality prospects. And if you do want to generate more leads, higher quality leads, all of the above, that's something that My Business Lead Guru can help you with. We're a specialist Facebook and Instagram advertising agency. We create, manage, and optimize campaigns for our clients. If you want to find out more about us managing and running and optimizing and improving your Facebook ad campaigns for you, go ahead and click on the link in the video description below. You can book a call with one of my team members completely free of charge right there. This new lead filtering tool is really going to help us generate better quality leads. But to generate lots of leads in the first place, you need to get your targeting right. I show you a really important targeting tip in this video here. It's easy to implement and well worth checking out.